It has been a while, I'll tell you that much. It is March of 2025, and while I was searching, once again, if you haven't watched the last video that I posted, I was actually searching for all this month and a half about true meanings of the jokers that I have dropped. I'm superstitious by nature, but for something you have to watch the last video for it. But what am I truly actually recording right now is because of the news. What news am I talking about? I'm talking about the news, fan base, new people, and everything else. Talking about trash about solo leveling. Now, believe me when I say this, that I'm not also much of a fan of solo leveling, especially how based together last episode. So, let me tell you something. About it. I love solo leveling, aka manga and novel version of it. I have read both. Last year I have actually read both. And call me crazy, but those little things that has happened in the world of solo leveling, that's what I like the most. I hate in anime because they are fast-paced and they try to squish it together, except for to be long like this, it's squished. That's why most of the episodes feel short. But enough of it. If not, enough of it for now. The recent episode, I'm saying this with all due respect, in the recent episode of, I believe it was season 2, episode 9. What the fuck is wrong with you? You try put in Jinwoo's shoes for a simple moment. You have to take care for the house, you have to take care for your own sister, you have to hunt for bees, try to keep up the earning, try to keep up for your own living. And the moment you have acquired the knowledge, a simple information about a potion that can actually cure any disease, that was a sole purpose of him actually going through all these trials, through this suffering, pain. The whole plot from Double Dungeon Incident to the recent episode of season 2 for him to get stronger and level up is to save his own mother. He found out about, how's it called? In anime, of course. In anime, I'm talking about very recently when he entered into Demon's Castle, when he defeated Cerberus. Normally, he would acquire it in manga. I'm talking about it right about now. In manga, he acquired that knowledge the moment he got all 3 ingredients of it. So you should right about now put 2 plus 2 is 4. It is not 5. If you really think it's 5 out of 0 or 0 out of 5 is actually not even correct, that is something I actually don't like even thinking about it. You have watched this anime, you have read the manga, the novel, and you're saying, oh no, it's terrible, it's not even perfect writing to it. Authors to this day they're still making books, they're still writing books, they are going into new genres like manga, manhwa, novels, and what does not. Just later on to be visualized on a film, series, animes, and what does not. a huge double in my perspective of it. But for you to say it is terrible writing, I'm sorry, not terrible writing, let me use Gen Alpha statement on it, made writing, then you simply don't have imagination. Like, seriously, go ahead, quote me on this. You don't have imagination. Authors to this day are actually welcoming you into your own, in their own home, in their own domain, in their own worlds. And you're saying, because you lack of inspiration, motivation, discipline, self-control, and imagination to it, it is actually terrible writing. It is terrible episodes. It is terrible everything. If everything in the world was terrible, why are you still living into it? Why are you constantly, day in and day out, waking up early in the morning, bitching about it, and later on sleeping like, yeah, it's actually terrible? Who lives like that? Number one. Number two, if you actually don't like something, then move from it. If you try to be open-minded, go ahead, be open-minded about it. And trust me, 80% of the time, I will be open-minded to you. I will hear the arguments. But for you to constantly saying that this wholesome actual emotional moment from main character seeing his fruits of labor finally giving some satisfaction out of it through all the gains, ups and downs, finally acquired something, finally brought his own humanity back. As he was level up, as if you're not part of this whole leveling, you can even see for yourself. He was leveling up as surely and slowly was losing his own humanity. He was becoming, spoilers alert and everything, go ahead and skip it for a minute or two about it, 30 seconds maybe. He is becoming a monarch, and those monarchs don't have any feelings at all. They're all for destruction, destruction, and destruction. He was at one point in Malva into the destruction. But to see that antidote actually works, to actually bring someone from the slumber, to see the emotional side after all these years being closed up, that puts an actual adult man into tears. Once again, if you have enough imagination or simple empathy about it, put in someone's shoes, put in the shoe of that main character. The moment he found out about that cure, he was constantly getting stronger and stronger just to get to that fact. And the moment, as you can see in the recent, at the end of the episode of it, the moment Chairman Go asked him if he can participate in the 4th Jeju Alliance raid, he said there's no point of it. Yes, I can acquire a lot of strength, a lot of level ups, but I have accomplished my own quest. I have fulfilled my life. I can go ahead and kick my towel somewhere. There's no need for me to fight anymore, because I have actually come to an end. Now, of course, those who have read novel and manga, they know it's not the end. I know it's not the end. But if you think about it, just think about it. If Junjo Raid was actually years finished, before even Double Dungeon was a thing, and Soul Leveling becoming actual plot out of it, Soul Leveling will end it at Mother being waking up and living happy ever after. The battle because of the monarchs, but basically happy ever after. Stop it. Like, this is my message to the whole world. Why do you not shed empathy to something that actually can make a grown man cry? If you actually want to live in a terrible world, go ahead and die, because we do not any more negative energy into this plane of existence. And that is not even the actual end of it. If you're Christian, then you believe in heaven and hell. If you're Buddhist, you believe in the cycles. If you are, I don't know, Nordic mythology, you will believe in Valhalla. Like, seriously, stop hating about something that you actually don't know knowledge, you don't have knowledge out of it. Simply be just for 5%. You don't have to be 50%, 75%, or 100%. Just simple 5%. Be open-minded about it. I was when I started to read. I was starting to reading into Soul Leveling, into Dark Souls, into Skyrim. Just for those 5%, it can change a whole someone's life. That's all I wanted to say. Simply because of it. Sayonara.